Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Gabby Tinajero and I am here to have a good time and to let you guys have a good time. I first just want to apologize because I haven't been active. I haven't posted on Tuesday nor Thursday, and today's like Wednesday, so it should be up by tomorrow. But yeah, I apologize. I will try to be more active. Today is going to be another story time because I have nothing to do. I have no friends with me. And then my next video, I will probably be doing a video with my friend Morgan, who I am going to meet on Friday. And I am super excited, guys. Like, you have no idea. But yeah, so I will get right back into this video and I will start the story time. So I will get right back with you guys. Okay, so I'm back and my story time was about... I'm bad with dates. My 8th grade, and I am currently an 11th grader. So it was another sneaking out story. I have plenty of these if y'all want to hear them. So it was in the summer of like 2016. Maybe not. Maybe it was 15. I don't remember, guys. Okay, whatever. So me and 3 of my friends were all staying the night at my one friend's house. And we decided to sneak out and go hang out with some other friends who, they were all at just one person's house, you know, so we're gonna like meet up and hang out at the park. And we just thought it was a good idea. And that's where we went wrong. Okay, so how it started is, it was my friend's birthday party, one of my friend's birthday party, and it was Friday the 13th. Yeah, and we went to go watch, and we went to go watch, like, I think we watched The Gallows. Maybe not. Yeah, we did, I think. And we snuck into the movie because it was a rated R movie, and we were only like 14 at the time. So yeah. Whatever. Anyways, back to the story. We all decided to stay the night at my friend's house, and we decided, you know, let's go sneak out and hang out with some other friends, you know? So we called them up, like, hey, yo, you guys want to hang out? And like, yeah, sure, no big deal. We're like, you want to meet us halfway? And they're like, no. And where my friend lives, she lives on like this, like literally, so say like this is like a town, okay? I'm a town. My friend lived on this side of town. The other people we were gonna go meet lived on the complete opposite side of the town. It was like walking distance, miles, like literally miles. It was probably like 2 or 3 miles actually, I don't remember. But we decided to go hang out. So we left her house and we were just sneaking out, and we heard like a gate open and close, like, you know, someone was there, and we turned around and no one was there, so we just kept walking. And how it went was, I was in the back with some other chick, we'll call her Kelsey, and then my other 2 friends were up front. You don't really need to know any of their names, I guess. So me and Kelsey were just in the back, you know, of the group, just hanging out, talking. And like we kind of get like almost to the house that we were going to, because like he lived right by the park. They live by the park, not just he. They live by the park. And all of a sudden Kelsey was just with me, like we were chill, we were talking, and all of a sudden, guys, like I kid you not, she takes off. She has some long legs, okay? Me, little short itty bitty legs, like, okay, imagine like, let me try to think. An ostrich running and then a turtle trying to catch up. Like, it was really bad. Okay, but anyways, so she takes off and I'm like, what's going on? And so like I run, and all of a sudden the 2 girls who were up front start running and screaming down the streets. And they turn to like where the guys we were going to hang out with, they lived, and they're like, hey, you know, yelling their names like loud. It's currently like 3 in the morning, whatever. So they call them and they're like, blah, 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 blah. They come out of the house, and then Kelsey, she was like, guys, I was just kidding. Yeah, so she made me run for nothing, guys. I don't run, like, if you know me, I don't run, whatever. So then the guys come out, and we're talking to them. We go to the park across the house, like across the street from this house, their house, whatever it was, I don't even remember. And we're all just talking. We tell the guys like what happened, like there was someone following us. Apparently, we didn't know if it actually was someone, if someone was actually following us. So then they got up, trying to be all macho, whatever the word is. But anyways, and they go to the street and they're like looking around, you know, trying to be like heroes, you know, cute, right? Whatever. And then they come back and they're like, no, but I see someone like outside on the phone. And we're like, no, that's not, whatever. So we completely just ignore it. Time goes on, we're at the park hanging out, and all of a sudden, we're chilling on the playground, and we see a bright flashlight out of nowhere. Like, it went from complete blackness to a huge light, okay? We all freaked out, and we all kind of, like, took off. We didn't, like, run. We, like, ducked. And, because, like, we had nowhere to go. Like, it was, like, a fence in the back, so, like, you couldn't run. And, like, the person was in front of us, whatever. So, you know, we all like ducked down because we thought we were smart and we thought we weren't caught. And all of a sudden, one of our friends was like, hey, yo, it's Mr. Cox. And Mr. Cox is a teacher who used to be our teacher at the middle school. So we were like, oh, you know, we're good, you know, cool. So me and I don't remember who I was with, honestly. We stand up, and then the kid who was like, it was Mr. Cox, was like, oh, it's the cops, guys. And we all like stood there. Kelsey is with some dude, you know, like they're ducking right next to us. And she just sits there and they're just laying there. And I turned to her and I was like, Kelsey, you're caught, you better stand up now. My petty self ratted her out. Whatever. So then we get up, you know, like all of our hearts like sunk. It was bad. And then the cop, it was only one cop, but he had us like stand in a line. And he was like, what are you guys doing? It's 4 o'clock in the morning, this is past curfew, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. And then he's like, you know, you're gonna call your parents. And we're all like, what? He's like, yeah, we're gonna go in a line and you're gonna call your parents. So who has phones? Some of us had phones, some of us didn't. Mine got left at my friend's house who I was staying at because I didn't bring it. But, you know, he's like, you call your parents. If your parents answers, you have the right to talk to them and tell them, like, what's going on. But if they don't answer and it's a voice in the answering machine, I'm going to leave a voice message and tell them where you're at and what you're doing. And I think it was Kelsey, I'm not sure, but she was like, what if we don't? Like, what if we don't know our number, or, like, if they don't have a phone? Something like that. And the cop was like, well, if you don't want to call your parents, you can stay the night in juvie, and then they'll find out. Dead serious, guys. He literally said that. Okay, whatever. So first, like, he gets our names, first and last names. He writes it down on a pad. And we're going in line. And I poke my friend who's next to me. I was like, hey, can I please just say that you're my sister? I don't want to call my mom. I don't want to get in trouble. And she's like, no, like, that's not going to work. I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm freaking out. We're crying. Even the guys are crying. It's ridiculous. Whatever. So then it gets to me. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? Sorry, I'm moving around, but I was like, what am I gonna do? And literally, like, so I'm standing in the line right here. The phone's facing me. The cop is like right here looking at my face, okay? And I get the phone and I'm in the contacts and I delete my contact. And I was like freaking out and the cop kept looking at me. And I was like, I was like, sorry, I forgot my mom's number. I'm trying so hard. Like, I'm stuttering. Like, literally how I'm talking right now, stuttering, is because I was so scared. So I delete my contact from my friend's phone. And then I dial my own phone number because my phone was at my friend's house. And I'm like, what if it doesn't work? You know, like, you know, whatever. I'm like, I don't know if I set up a voicemail, you know. I'm like, you know, I didn't answer because my phone, I don't have it. And it gets to like, I was like, oh, my mom didn't answer. He's like, let me see the phone. I'm like, the phone. He's like, you know, I'm with your daughter Gabby Tina, and we're at the park and it's currently 4 in the morning. I'm just gonna send him back to the house that she was with, if that's okay with you, whatever. So then one of the boys' mom came and she took us all back to the houses we were staying at. And Kelsey had to go home because her mom answered and her mom was not happy, and so she went home. And so we get to my friend's house we were staying at, and me and the other 2 girls were there, and we were all bawling our eyes out. And then my friend's grandma, because that's who we were, like, who she was living with, And she was like, at first she's like, they have to go home, you know, blah 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 blah. And like my friend was like, no, please, grandma, like, you know, whatever. And so our grandma's like, fine, whatever, but you know, that's it. And so then we stay there. I'm causing a scene. I'm acting like I'm gonna get in trouble, but I really wasn't going to, because I called my own phone. So, and they didn't know that. And so then I got to my friend's house and I listened to the voice message. Kind of like thought it in my head. I was like, and then I deleted it. End of the story. I didn't get caught until like 2 years later because I'm stupid. But yeah, so that is my story, guys. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will try to be more active. Once again, I am super sorry. And add my social media. My Snapchat's GABBA2177 and my Instagram is GABI_TINAJERO. Sorry, I'm not even looking at the camera. I keep like getting distracted and stuff. But anyways, have a great day, everyone.